Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So in this video, I'm going to show a compilation of some of the upgrades I did to my roster over the last couple of weeks, as well as one additional one that I did last night to kind of bring my roster up to, I guess, current standards, so to speak. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So, of course, first on the list was AS Flam, just because at the time I really wanted to demonstrate her synergies on a Magic team with Yakumo, and so you saw her debut very early on with Yakumo's 5-star review. After that, the second batch of units I upgraded were for a couple of reasons. First of all, AS Nakoko is one I've been chasing for a long time. It took me many months to finally get her treatises, and the fact she can change your entire team to any element in a zone is exceptional. In terms of AS Radius, you know she's part of the one team. She's also one of the top units I recommended in the Star Dream that's available right now, and so I wanted her to be on my roster just in case I ever need her for the ultimate defense ×3. And finally, AS Yifa, of course, another unit on the one team. Just what else is to say? Super awesome, and again, now very good synergy with Sesta since she's been out. As for the rest of the roster, after pulling on Sesta last night and check my channel to see how I did on that particular banner, I decided to upgrade a few extra units. Now, most of these upgrades are because in the live stream, Scott did mention that with this Apocrypha or whatever Wanderer in the Night, there will be a mini game that features you to use a lot of the Apocrypha units that were featured in the story, and I think it'll be similar to other kind of farming kind of storylines where you'll get extra bonuses or whatever if you use featured units from the storyline. So I'm really focusing on the Apocrypha units right here. AS Lily, of course, was featured in Chapter 2 with Alma. ES Claude is obviously one of the top units in the game as well, and so a lot of people have been recommending me to pull for it. AS Sora, I've always loved Sora. If you watch my very, very early channel videos, Sora was actually part of my main Wind DPS team because I didn't have enough 5-stars actually, and she was a very nice complementary piece to my Suzette team at the time. And of course, now she can tank like there's no tomorrow, which actually, again, works very well on a Wind team with Sesta. In terms of expanding my roster, keep in mind that altar units count as a separate unit altogether, and will actually add to your entire roster score in terms of adding, +1. And so, first of all, Alter Sakia is a must pull in terms of upgrading. She is not only featured in, Chapter 4, her fact that she can set preemptive Fire Zone and do a lot of cool things in Fire Zone to help support and your top Fire DPS is one that I've been looking forward to getting. Not really sure I like the happy-go-lucky version of Sakia versus her kind of brooding dark self. I'm kind of used to the hooded, I hate everyone kind of thing. But that being said, might as well add Noble Blossom to my roster. Alter Hizmena has been a pain in my side for a very long time. Again, Frolin took me a long time to get enough to Sidegrade, and the worst part is, at the time I really wanted her to Sidegrade, as I had mentioned, I had actually thought that she would supersede Eva, and unfortunately, by the time that I've finally gotten Alter Hizmena, I can't even say that I would demonstrate the differences between Eva versus Alter Hizmena, only because, there are already more powerful teams out there, and I'm not sure that Alter Hizmena would be one of my top choices for water DPS since, there's still Eva, Flam, and so on and so forth. Not to mention water has kind of fallen out of favor temporarily. Now, that's going to change, of course, with one of the new upcoming units that Japan already released that will be now available in global in the, coming weeks. And so I might have to take back my words. Looking forward to trying out all these new units, but it's going to take a lot of time to not only level them up, but let's be honest, I don't even know how to use them all yet. So I will try to experiment with them, see what's up, and if I decide to use them, I will use them. And of course, Ultra Hoziki, shout out to No Waifu No Laifu, aka Losers Become Winners on YouTube. One of his favorites. I can't say it's one of my favorites. Sorry, I'm loyal to Suzette. However, Ultra Hozuki, I do like her soft, sultry voice as a fox. But hey, one more to the roster, and that'll be kind of neat to have. Unfortunately, I don't have at this time enough opuses to do Shannon. I actually have 2 out of 3 if you've been following my farming results, and so I hope to have that one added to my roster in the next few weeks ahead of time, because of course I am saving up for the next banner, which is coming up in, I'm going to say, a couple of updates, and hopefully praying to RNG that luck is on my side for that last banner. Alright, so at this point I think I have rounded out the vast majority of the ones I would say are necessary for play. Now it's time to upgrade some units that I haven't touched for a very long time. Not because I necessarily need them, but let's be honest, they're fan favorites. And first of all, we are going with, yes, Miyu. Miyu is actually part of chapter 1 of the Apocrypha. She was paired with Orlea, so I gotta get that done. Now, remember that with enough guiding light items, you can actually 255 a Miyu even as a free-to-play. I do have a video on that, which I will put in the link in the description below on how to 255 a unit as a free-to-play. But because Guiding Light Sword is one of the most common ones, Miyu would be one of the easiest ones to do, other than, of course, Iska. And speaking about Iska, she's going to be next on my list. You can see I just quickly side graded my waifu to her final form. Adds stats, by the way. Remember that if you do upgrade ESs, it does add base stats to the other 2 versions. And so, as much as you have, as long as you have enough chance treatises and codexes, and you don't have anything else to do with them, you might as well upgrade some of these units to just at least give some of your units baseline stats. Not only that, but you'll have more play value and more combinations of units to use. My friend who has a 255 Iska, has always touted that Iska ES is extremely great as a tank. And so I'm looking forward to, again, trying that out. He'll teach me a thing or two, since I won't say I'm very experienced in using any form of Iska. And one last time, came back, not because I have to upgrade anyone right now. I want to ask you all in the comments below, let me know who I should still prioritize. If you're wondering what I'm obviously aiming for, I do want to get ES Mario, because she is one of the Apocrypha units. Of course, we don't have the newest one, ES Tuva. And, the last Ultra Shannon would be one I would prioritize, at least to add +1 to the roster. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below who you think I need to, if at all, or are my rounds of upgrades this time around sufficient? Anyways, I'll be showing you my friend's account in the next few days to weeks as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.